Hey guys, it's Ian with CrossFit Littleton. I'm back with Dave Montoya of Denver Fire, and we're going to go over the hose drag portion of the CPAT. Dave, will you explain that part of the test for us?
So after your step mill, they're going to take the 25 pounds off of you. You'll still have the 50-pound vest on your body. Then immediately after, with no break, they're going to give you the end of one section of hose. They're going to put it over your shoulder, and then you're going to walk with that hose around a 90-degree turn, and then after that turn, you're going to get on one knee, and then you're going to pull 50 feet of more additional hose up to a certain point, and then you're done with the hose drag.
Is there a time? Is that a timed event?
It's a continuous motion. The whole CPAT itself is timed, but the hose drag itself is just continuous motion.
So you just try to get through as quickly as possible.
Yes.
Okay. So guys, for the kind of simulation of this, again, we talked about how you guys want to try and put yourself through the best replication of the test that you can prior to actually going into it. We've attached this rope here that has a decent amount of weight to it, to a weighted bumper or weight plate. And I think this can do a pretty good approximation of the pulling aspects of the exam. So Dave was in the position before, he's going to get in it again. He's got the load over his shoulder, and he can practice dragging here in this manner. If I bring the weight back, he can then take a knee and practice reining that weight in and covering that 50 feet. That's just a pretty specific thing that you can do to get ready for the test and train. Obviously, you would have to have a very long rope, or you'd have to kind of run to the other end with the rope and continue pulling. But I think you could build yourself up. You could go overkill and go heavier and heavier with the load that you're pulling, so that again, come test day, that uncharged hose is going to be a non-issue for you. Of course, again, you have some endurance here because you're still wearing the 50 pounds that you need to work on, and it is still very core oriented because of that load. And this is very much a pulling exercise. A lot of us are very weak on the back side, so we want to develop pulling strength. Things like ring rows, pull-ups, bent over barbell rows, dumbbell rows, and any kind of pulling movement that you can build strength in is going to come into play in this portion of the exam. And gosh, there's one more thing I wanted to say. A little bit of grip strength you guys can be working on as well. You can do that by practicing timed holds hanging from like a pull-up bar or something like that. You can also do some pinch grip carries. This is one bumper. A lot of times we'll do this in the gym if you come here and do your strength and conditioning at our gym. But doing carries, pinching plates, and just cover, walking 50 yards back and forth or whatever, it develops a lot of forearm and grip strength. And I think probably more than once in the CPAT that will be of use to you, or that will come up. Anything to add to that, Dave?
Yeah, this portion of the test, as you know, the step mill is to simulate you walking upstairs of a high-rise building. This portion of the test is once you get to the floor below the fire or the fire floor, that you're now in work and you're actually advancing your hose line to or towards the fire. So this is, like Ian said, a lot of upper body strength, and it simulates real world fire experience as far as a pretty decent high-rise fire goes.
Alright guys, that's it for the hose drag. Check out the next video and we'll cover the next aspect of the test.